So this is why I help the poor people, and the poor girls and stuff first, but pretty much everybody. But here's the high economic social end. Here's the low end, like where we are here, okay? So when I have people slam me or do what I do here, the poor people, right, or the poor end social economic bracket actually get to increase almost instantaneously to start to try to match with this, the high end, the rich, right? But you gotta remember, as I do this, for you people who are poor, the high end is gonna also increase, okay? Because they're gonna watch what's going on down here. So it's almost necessary for you who are poor to kind of watch what's going on here, right? So this is why you don't want to repeat the same mistakes, right? And some of the times you can come across and come up here, right? Or here, to try to match with here, right? So you got two social realms, right? But I do it for the poor people and the poor girls and poor families first, because I want them to increase in the social and economic bracket instantaneously. So I have you guys humiliate myself, have you guys humiliate me. But Tom Serson, Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard the Chance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinwan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961 Amphibious Baseman, your Blue Boy boxes, the GPS Inklet Rumble Night, the Ellery Boys. See, remember Bernard and Ellery, you wanted your blue cans and blue boxes. Okay, and then Jim Hall and Bill Duvall, right? So if you guys have that information, and I can prove that like Ellery came down, or Joe, we can prove that their temper tantrum Ellery went down like this way to Florida, creating a depression, and Joe's story went this way, creating depression. We find which families, Red Randy, Red Gordon, Harry 138, Red Roll Knight, all right, who create the depression, the repeat cycle, so they can join people here. So, Joe, if I was the super expensive toy, the Google, right, or the Judah Boy, and I was here, and you and your group used to use me for a religious lesson to put me here, and you guys increase, and then you guys sit there and oppress, like say you guys are at the top, Harry, Joe, Bernard, Roble Knight, and you guys oppress Colorado, oppress Florida on purpose, and then oppress San Diego. What does that mean? Especially when you guys keep following the same pattern. We find those who create the economic and industrial technology depression. So these people in the slower social realm, like I said, once they get that information, they go up a notch in intelligence, social, and economic status immediately. That's why I go for try to help the poor people and let them know. First, in the poor girls, right? So they can go try to match and be up into the high super hotty chicks, right? In the high end political and social realms. But if you guys continuously abuse those down at the poor end to make your high end, guess what? So like I said, Karen, Ellery, some of you families, oh, we'll just do it the cheap way. All right, well, if this group of people who made the super expensive toy know that you committed murder, Joe, then yeah, then you guys make demands that have it fixed, your poor people or your hillbillies or whatnot, or your carny, they'll fix it, but then they'll give you the cheap, crappy version of me to still make a lot of money. So even the most expensive toy made them a lot of money, but they could also use it, put it the cheap end, the same people make it to get it? So everything you guys can do, you can spend millions of dollars like Joe and Ellery and those families did, LGBT, right? You can spend millions of dollars for you. This is how your proof, David, Perlita, and Harry, cost more money and problems instead of what? Going with what really was supposed to happen that you guys destroyed. Get it, Harry? Joe, Bernard, Ellery, Roble Knight. Like I said, Joe, it proves what you've done, what your family did to try to achieve this level. And they have the evidence of what you look like. And they also see the events that link back to, if it didn't happen, we'd still all be here. But you have a super abusive group of people for the political game. gains. Well, what I'm trying to do is teach the poor end or the middle class how to avoid the group of you people who are violent and stuff, your economical depression, which we can link back to your family, Ellery or Roble Knight or whoever, are the same ones that always create the depression. It's not necessarily the rich people who are creating it, it's certain individuals who are greedy. But I show how people can make a lot of money here. But remember, if you're going to make a lot of money here at the low end or in the middle class, this higher class is going to also go up there. So you have to figure out, people, in order to meet this here, to meet that social realm, how to avoid the depression, to meet them there.